Unlocking potential, one dream at a time, on the CJ Moneyway Show.
Sit back and relax. You're listening to the Moneyway Show.
Then over there where the concession stand and stuff is, they over there playing cards. And I don't know what else they be doing over there. But that's a whole lot of stuff to do. When you say you're going skating, there's a lot to do when you go over there, though. But it's fun. And if you've been gone for a few weeks, hey, girl, I've been missing you. Where you been? It feels so good if somebody misses you.
Welcome, my good people. Welcome to the CJ Moneyway Show. And I'm with your host, CJ Moneyway. Let's get it.
What's up, my good people? Welcome to the CJ Moneyway Show. And today I have a special guest on with me today. TV host, fashion icon, runway model, and professional makeup artist, and a lot more. So welcome to the show, Suzette Hayes. Hey, how you doing, Suzette?
Hi, everybody. Hello.
Hey, glad you can come on today. So before we get started, I'd just like to ask you, are there any projects that you're working on right now that we can look forward to in the future?
Yes, I've been working for a while on a talk show. Talk show, we're going to show you how to do things. A lot of times people know how to do things and they don't want to tell you about it. And, I'm going to tell you all about how to do whatever it is you're trying to do. Well, I don't care if it's fashion. I don't care if it's getting a job. I don't care if it's entrepreneurship. We're going to talk about how to do things to make your life better. And the name of that show is going to be called Simply Suzette, Symplee. The other Simply got stolen. But Symplee, Suzette. And then I'm going to do a podcast. That podcast will be a kind of a free-flowing one. We're going to talk about things that are in the news. We're going to talk about politics, which I love. We're going to talk about local news, things that are going on, specific topics, and a lot more. I know a lot of people in a lot of those areas, and they would be instrumental in you learning how to do the things that you want to do.
Oh.
So get some good information.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I look forward to that. So, you say you're a makeup artist, professional makeup artist. So can you tell us, what goes in to being a professional makeup artist?
Like I said, work according to Suzette. What I think, I believe that being a makeup artist, you have to really, really constantly study because makeup trends change all the time. It helps also. I'm a professional hairdresser. I'm a cosmetologist, a licensed cosmetologist. And those are some of the things that they teach you in school. Not a lot, but a little bit. It helps to be in the industry if you can go and do. You can start off doing your friends, but like I said, the research is key, though. The research is key, and it's real important because you get to learn a lot just by doing it. Makeup, they have YouTube now. They didn't have that when I was doing it, but now YouTube is a university on how to do anything you want to do. Also, it helps if you put yourself out there to do events, especially events, proms, weddings, and stuff like that. And you keep your cards with you because people always want to know how to get in touch with you and how to do. I tell you what, I had a friend. She had a daughter, and her daughter was a plus size girl, big girl, and she stayed in her room for 2 years. After school, she'd come in her room and stay in her room for 2 years. I said, "What is she doing in there?" And she said, "I don't know what she's doing there." That girl came out of that room after 2 years. She was a bona fide hairdresser. All she needed was the license, and she did it. She has clients that come as far as South Bend to here to come get their hair done. She is awesome.
Wow.
It's awesome. Her name is Angel Woods. She is awesome. I mean, she can do anything. And she does it fast too. So like I said, now YouTube University is the best place to go to find out how to do anything, but it's nothing like the hands-on. And you gotta get licensed too.
Okay. If I can ask you just to piggyback on that question. So as far as being a professional makeup artist, what inspired you to do that, from the beginning?
Well, let me see. I like a lot of girls growing up, didn't have a lot of, there wasn't a lot of resources for me to do that. But as I got older, like in my 20s, that was when I paid attention to the people around me. I paid attention to ladies that I worked with. I paid attention to, I just paid attention to a lot of magazines, because we had a lot of magazines when I was coming up. Ladies I worked with that was so sharp and it was so together. Ladies like Dolores Johnson, like Samela Johnson. Yeah, Sam was the one. Sam, and I know Sam's your mom, but she was so together, and I just admired that so much. And I wasn't like that. So one day I went to an Oprah Winfrey show when she first got started, and I got to look at Oprah Winfrey, and I looked at her. I said, "Dang, she big as me." So I just started looking at each individual thing, and I started trying to see how it could fit me. So like I said, that's kind of sort of how I got started with wigs and makeup and clothes and stuff like that. And I just love it because to me it's transformative, and it takes me to be another person, takes me to another place to be a different kind of person every day.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about your professional modeling career and how did you get into that?
My mom was classy. She passed away in August. My mom was classy. And I had, like I said, I always seemed to be around a lot of people that were like that. And I just kind of I didn't want to be like them. I just kind of wanted to emulate them a little bit and find my own way. At the bank was the place where you got to see everybody. Everybody used to dress up to go to the bank and go to work and stuff. And I got to see that. I've always had, when I was 5 years old, I had a teacher named Sandra Wilkes. She's Sandra Gentry now, but Sandra Gentry was my kindergarten teacher. And she had the meanest catwalk I'd ever seen. Just walking. If she wasn't trying to, she was just walking. And me and my mother sitting in the car one day. I said, "Mommy, she walk good." She said, "Yes, ma'am, she sure does." And I just started copying her walk. But then when I copy her walk, it looks different on me but on her. So I got a chance to, I started looking at her and I started wearing heels. I tried that. And I just kind of tried a few things to see if it worked. And one day I was at the bank working. And this lady told me, she said, "My daughter has a modeling agency." She said, "I think you would be so good." I said, "What? Modeling?" And she said, "Yeah." So I said, "Oh, okay." She said, "Meet her at the mall." I had to go to the mall for an audition. I'd never been on one before. And her name was Gretchen Garcia. Gretchen had me come to the audition, and she was kind of scared because she didn't know what Aunt Dot had sent her, but it was me. So when I did it, and I got a chance to be part of the agency. I did all the South Lake Mall shows. We went to Atlanta once. I've been to Chicago a lot. I've done the Chicago Apparel Center, where the buyers come and shop for clothes, and then they buy the clothes in the showroom. I've done showroom modeling. They buy clothes in the showroom, and then they cut an invoice for $200,000 of something that I've had on, and then they send it to all the stores. So that's how I got started. It's just all about. I wasn't scared then. I'm kind of scared about stuff now, maybe because I'm little, but I wasn't scared. My mom actually got a chance to come to one of those shows, and because I asked them, I said, "Well, be okay if my mom come, because these are all the audience was all buyers." And so I said, "Would it be okay if my mother come?" They said, "Yeah." So I said, "Okay." Now, when you come out on a runway, those runways are real professional shows. You have a dresser, which is a person that helps you get dressed and zip up your clothes if you need a safety pin, all that kind of stuff. And it was a real show. And they had the long tables with all the jewelry on it and everything. So I was coming out there, and it's all dark out there because I don't see nothing on the runway. I don't see anything. So all of a sudden, I heard somebody say, "Suzette!" That never happens at the runway show. That's my
mother. She was happy to see her girl out there doing her thing.
But she was so proud, and she said, I was sitting there, and those people asked me, "What store are you from?" She said, "I'm not at the store. My daughter's a model." They said, "Your daughter's a model here?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, we're gonna see her. We're gonna see her." She said, "Yeah." So that was that's me on my modeling thing. But I love to do that. Again, it's not about me so much, but it's just about showing people that if I can do it, you can do it. If they make clothes big enough for everybody. Now, it's no excuse for anybody to be ill-fitted at all. They make makeup. It's just about, you have to have the intuition. You have to want to do it. You have to want to do your research, and you have to want to try.
Yeah, that's one to grow on right there. So let's pivot a little bit and go to your...
I've been doing 40 years. How about that?
Wow. Yeah, that's longevity right there. That's what we'll call that. Let's pivot from your modeling career and the makeup artist for a second. Like your current career right now, you say that you're a program specialist. What do this consist of?
Now, I didn't know that was a thing until they told me. I work at Costco. I've been there 2 years. I got, in January, I got the Employee of the Month award. I should have wanted so you could see. I have the Employee of the Month award. That gets me a parking space. That gets my name on a plaque on the wall. And I was at work one day, and I'm the same with everybody. I said, what y'all doing? What y'all got plugged in the middle of the wall for?
Mm-hmm.
But you'll see. And I said, they're going to put a TV up there. They're going to run the sale so you can see what's on sale. The Employee of the Month was Suzette Hayes, and I had the picture up there, and it stayed up there for about a month and a half because they had to get the Employee of the Month. They had to get the rest of stuff straightened out, but they had a picture up there, and they had Suzette Hayes, Employee of the Month. So that's one program. The program that I was doing good for was we sell stamps, and I meet no strangers. So we were selling stamps. I probably sold about maybe $8,000 or $9,000 worth of stamps. Then they had me doing selling sunglasses, designer sunglasses. Mm-hmm. They said they never sell any. It's a trunk sale. They never sell any. They just want people to know that they sell. They never sell those glasses. I sold 40 pair last time, and those glasses start at like $100 a piece. And they just came in and bought them. So they called me the program specialist because those stamp and the stamp program and the sunglass program is something, and they kind of made up for me because they wanted to sell it. So that's what they call me, program.
So you a seller? You can get it. Hey, that's awesome.
People don't even get in trouble now.
That's awesome. So tell us about your time working at Channel 7 News doing commercial TV and all the other things that you was doing there. I know that had to be an exciting time too.
Yeah, Channel 7 is my favorite channel. Mm-hmm. I only did one thing on Channel 7, but I have a friend, Jose Sanders is my friend on Facebook, and he does comment, he does talk to me. I didn't think he really, paid attention. I don't think nobody ever paid attention to me, but he did. He sent me a message, and he told me that they were going to do a promo for Channel 7. And I said, okay. So he said, send in your photographs. So I said, okay. So I sent it in. And they picked me. So I went to Channel 7. We were in front of Children's Hospital. They were doing it was a vegetable garden fair, like where they sell a lot of vegetables and stuff. And we were right across the street from there. So I still have the pictures of seeing, of us doing everything. And that thing came on for like 3 years. They thought I was still doing it. I said, it's only one commercial. That's all. and all I got to say was Gary, Indiana. That's all I said. And evidently people remembered it. So it was a lot of fun. That was really a lot of fun. And it took my mind off of other things that was going on in my life then. But it was really, really a lot of fun. I went to New York City on my 50th birthday to go see Wendy Williams.
Oh, okay.
Was an experience. I went to see Wendy Williams on my 50th birthday. The first time I made my plane, I called and made the call to see if I could come as an audience member. Mm-hmm. And so they said, okay. They said, well, where are you coming from? I said, I'm coming from Gary, Indiana. They said, is that like from Chicago? I said, yeah. So all the flights got canceled that week. So I went the next week. So I called back. I said, well, can I still come? They said, yeah. So I went. I'd never been to New York City before. I've never seen the stuff that I've seen before. Mm-hmm. The sidewalks are like this small. From the door. And it's like they don't have garbage cans. And I said, they got a lot of squirrels around. What? There's so many squirrels. They wasn't squirrels, they were super rats.
Wow.
Yes. So I got there before all the people there. I got there like 5:30 in the morning. I slept in the airport because that was during the time they had bed bugs in the hotels. I didn't want to stay there. So I stayed in the airport. I changed my clothes in the bathroom, and I got glamorous and went to go see Wendy Williams. So when I get there, the guy told me that even the reservation. He said, when you get here, let them know that you're here. Tell them to ask for me. So I said, okay. So when I got there, I said, I forgot his name. Phil said for me to let you know that I was here. She said, he went back. He said, okay, hold on. So he came back. He said, come on, cut the whole line. Lines wrapped around the store, wrapped around the building. So I went in, I got a chance to sit in the green room, and they had donuts and Pepsi and milk, donut holes. And it was a really cute green room, and I got a chance to go and sit in the front row. And then when I sat in the front row, everybody could like see me. That was when Christian Siriano first came out. And everybody's dancing and everything, and everybody's laughing and singing. And so she came out. And so she was talking to some people on the right of me. And I thought she came towards me. Now, I thought that she was going to go past me, but she came right to me. She says, "Is your name Suzette?"
Yeah.
I said, "Yes, it is." She said, "You came from Chicago to see this show?" I said, "Yeah, I did." She says, "Wow." She says, "We're going to take good care of you." Okay. Favor ain't fair.
Favor ain't fair. I was just sitting there thinking about that.
People in the audience think that I'm like a celebrity. I'm not. I'm just here to see the Wendy Williams Show because I'm 50. And I got time to go. She says, "Are you going to come to the second show?" I said, "I think I got a plan." She said, "You won't be long. You won't be late." I said, "Okay." I said to myself, I could probably catch another flight or something. I said, "Okay." So they got ready. The audience got ready to go. She said, "Okay, everybody stand up in the section I tell you." So the first section stood up, and another lady came and whispered in her ear. And she said, "Okay, everybody sit down. Suzette, you come on. You got a plane to catch."
We'll be right back.
Don't miss out on CJ Moneyway's book, Both Eyes Open and Both Eyes Shut. And get ready to pre-order his upcoming release, The Issues of Life, coming soon. Moneyway, aiming to inspire.
Wow. Wow.
It was amazing. I hang around a little select group of people that know celebrity, and my best friend, Trafina Johnson. She's a makeup artist for Channel 9, and she's amazing. She gets to see all the people. I got a chance to meet Michael Collier and talk with him and help him sell his stuff when he was here. Mm-hmm. And he was just amazing. I've met so many people. Byron Cage, I've met him before. I met him at a live recording for an album. But it's just the circle of friends you hang around. That's why I tell people, I would love to hang around people that's doing better than me, because that gives me room to grow and to aspire to do things. Yep. Yeah. So that's my favorite people story.
Yeah.
People story.
Yeah, that was a good one. How you doing?
I was like, oh, and that was when she wasn't sick. She wasn't sick then. She was real tall, and she had a carrot heel. She had like 5-inch heels. They was, where my fingers at? 5-inch heels. They was tall, and she had to have a guy to walk with her so she wouldn't fall. They were that tall.
For real? And she already tall?
Yeah, she's already tall. She's about 6 feet tall already. She's about 6'4", 6'5".
So when you went into the show and, like you say, favor ain't fair and everything, so it made you forget about all them big old rats out there in New York.
I'm telling you, should have seen them. They were huge. I thought they had long tails. I thought they were squirrels. They had garbage cans. They were just like going to breakfast that morning, all in the garbage can.
Wow.
Garbage bag. And they don't cover up nothing. Anything that wasn't wrapped up, I didn't eat it. Shoot, I had a good time. Not a great time. That was a great time for me. It really was. Really, I got to see the Isley brothers. The Isley brothers' wife. He was back in the other room. One of my friends in that circle. She's one of the background dancers for the Isley brothers. Lene Atkins. She's not Atkins anymore. She got married. Mm-hmm. But Lene dances for the Isley brothers. So, like I said, it's all about if you have to be with some people that got some. You can see the people that have aspirations to do things and choose to hang around folks like that. There would be no need to hate on nobody if everybody just kind of got together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, and I guess we'll say that for another day because I do got a question for you, and I'm gonna ask you a question about that. So, tell us a little bit for those of us that don't know what actually image consultant really is. What does that consist of?
Again, I was for 2 years. I couldn't do it this past 2 years because I was working. Mm-hmm. But for 2 years, I was the image consultant for the NAACP AXO program. Now, the AXO program is a program that the NAACP sponsors for children or for young adults for scholarships for college. Mm-hmm. And these people that the young adults that aspire to be people that receive these scholarships, they have to perform their craft in front of other people, the board. And and I guess it's been a long time since I've been young because you really have to really talk to them, tell them why it is that you're doing. And I would tell them, with little girls, don't come in with your hair all stupid like that. That's good for school, but you have to think about the audience who you are trying to impress. Mm-hmm. You're trying to impress somebody that somebody maybe your grandmother's age. I'm gonna say because mothers are young now, but maybe something like your grandmother's age. I say, and the guys with these extreme haircuts and all the quickly. I said, get. You can do that at school. If somebody at school tell you that they're sharp, you need to change it because it's wrong. If the people at school think it's sharp, because you should just be. You should just dress in a way to where you should dress in a way and. How can I say this? You should dress in a way where you should be noticed. Mm-hmm. If noticed, then you're not looking like everybody else. You're not looking like everybody else. And just like the little girl was playing the piano, I said, it would look so nice if you had on a formal. Mm-hmm. She was going to wear a little dress. Mm-mm. Because then people have the attention on your legs and them shoes up under there. Wear a formal. I said, wear a little crown thing or some pearls. So we did that. And then there was a couple of other guys. The pants were too short. Can't do that. We got to give me a pair of long pants. And pair of pants is big enough because they're wearing little skinny pants. They're not looking for that. Mm-hmm. They're looking for somebody that's just like them. Mm-hmm. They're looking for somebody just like them. And that's how you get the scholarship. That's how you get the eyeballs on you and not everybody else.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So you was doing it for the NAACP, you say?
The NAACP, the Gary chapter.
Okay. And so this was like a program, as you say, like they was looking for people. So these to get scholarships and to go to college and things like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
It was a lot of fun too because they really did listen. They really listened. I said, if you all really want this money, I said you gotta step it down a notch and listen to what people are telling you. I said they've been telling you all for a couple of years that you need to do a few things and don't take it bad like you're doing something bad because that's where young people are. So, but you have to dress for your audience. I always tell people when they're getting dressed, you only have 5 seconds in which to make a positive impression on anybody, guys, people, anyway. 5 seconds. If you got a lot going on here, you got glass, you got eye makeup on, you got lips, nobody has the time to really look at you and see who you are because they focus on so many other things. Mm-hmm. That's why when I tell I was talking to another girl. I said, if you like today, I chose to wear this hair. My lips ain't gonna be red. I'm not gonna have shiny lips. I'm not gonna have my glasses on. I'm not gonna have. You have to pick something, as I call. You have to pick something that's gonna be the star of the show. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be either my eye makeup or my lips. So it's gonna be my eye makeup. 2 things. That's all you gotta do is 2 things. You only got 5 seconds. After that, they're gonna lose interest in you. Because they got to stop too much. They got to stop at the hair. They got to stop at the eyes. They got to stop at the lips. They got to stop at all these big areas. They got to stop everywhere. And you don't have time for them to focus on who you really are. They're too busy what you look like.
So do you still do this consulting in any other form besides the NAACP?
I have not been asked to do that, no. Like I said, the makeup art, sometimes I've done a couple of girls for cotillions. Mm-hmm. The cotillions. I can't forget the name of it. Guys and Dolls. Is that it? Guys and Dolls. I've done a couple of makeup sessions for a couple of girls, and it's nice. It's nice. It's really nice to see them all dressed up and they look nice. And you don't have to have packed on makeup. It's the makeup for the girls for me. Mm-hmm. But for the guys, you just if you're gonna have shape, if you're gonna have a mustache, shape it up. You might have to go to the barber shop. Yeah. Or maybe to somebody that's a barber and get yourself shaped up and everything. It doesn't hurt for you to get a facial if you get your face all together. It doesn't hurt at all.
Yeah, no, it don't hurt because I can't walk around with all that scrub. It be itching and everything. So I've always
got the big old long beards and stuff. I said it's okay to have. I said, but just you got to keep it trimmed.
Yeah.
For them to notice that that's a nice. They look at you. Oh, that's a nice beard. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, you got a beard. I'm telling you, it's the truth.
What you say? You only got 5 seconds. This is a 5-second rule.
Next time you see somebody, check out what. Next time you see It's just anybody in the street. Just look at them. And that's the first thing you're gonna be done looking at them in 5 seconds.
Well, back in the day, it used to be, and I guess I still keep that same mentality. It used to be first thing a person look at, especially a woman, a woman gonna look at is your shoes. They gonna look at your shoes. Hey.
You only got to glance at the shoe, but they're gonna tear your face apart. Your head and your outfit apart. Because I saw a lady the other day. She had it's a white lady. She had red hair. It was green on the ends. She had on yellow and black glasses. She had on eye makeup. She had on long eyelashes. She had pink. It was too much. It was, and it bothers me. I said, it's just too much. I have to stop looking at her. Yeah. We in a society at that age now where it's overkill. If it ain't big or messy or whatever glamorous, so-called glamorous, it ain't popping. But right. I'm old school, and like you say, I'm not doing no skinny jeans, no skinny pants, no way, no how. Yeah, no way, no how. Time and a place for everything. I just believe there's time and a place for everything, and I think that elegance, to me, elegance is never overdone. Mm-hmm. If you go to someplace and you're overdressed. Overdressed is never overdone. You go to someplace and you overdressed. I don't trip about it. I'd be like, I should have been dressed like this.
Hey, when you want to go out and look good, because when you're looking good, you feel good.
Let me give you one. I love Deion Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
Love him. Deion Sanders says, if you feel good, if you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. Mm-hmm. When you play good, they pay good.
Hey, that's one to grow on. Right. Hey, they pay good. I like that. Yeah, I like Deion too. I like what he over there doing in Colorado. Wish him all success this year. So outside of work, what are some of the things besides the makeup and the image consulting thing? What are some of the things that you enjoy doing outside of it?
Thank you for listening to the CJ Moneyway Show. Don't forget to share this episode with your friends, leave a comment, and drop a review. Be sure to tune in every Tuesday and Friday for more inspiring journeys. Who knows? Your story might be next. Thank you for listening to the CJ Moneyway Show. Don't forget to share this episode with your friends, leave a comment, and drop a review. Be sure to tune in every Tuesday and Friday for more inspiring journeys. Who knows? Your story might be next.